I look crazy, but I did the mask overnight. Now a lot of this kind of got messed up because I should have put this on like right when I went to sleep, but I put it on after I was done having my munchies. And yeah, I feel like it's like a little itchy around my nose, but it's like the only place. You're supposed to put it on with no product on your face, but I honestly think I would probably add a little something next time, just because I feel like even though it's not drying, it is like kind of drying on my face. I feel like it makes my skin feel a little bit dry when I have it on. I don't know, my skin looks okay. I don't really feel like it looks that transformative. I'm so excited to finally be home so I can do my eyebrows because they are just like so overgrown. My eyebrows just in general grow really, really fast, but I've also been trying to keep them very thin. So it's like, it honestly does not take much for them to end up being a little bit too much. But I use one of these. I don't know what brand this is. I just picked this up like randomly when I was in Augusta. I made them more on the thinner side. One of my favorite things about LA is like seeing all the beautiful cars that I want. And there's just, this neighborhood is kind of crazy. So all I'm gonna say is I see a lot of them. I just rebraided my hair under this wig. I used some of this for some moisture and some of my Mimic hair and body oil. I think today we might actually go and pick up some more of this because I think I want to go back to Saks Off 5th because I said we were gonna go back, and I just don't see myself driving all the way over here to go to that little shopping center once I am on the west side at my boyfriend's place, literally starting like Sunday. So I'm like, we might as well just do some of that stuff now because it's not too bad to get over here from Culver City, to be honest. It's one of the actually easiest areas to come from, but it's still pretty bad. So I actually did this on my wig head last night and it took forever. So I don't think I'm ever gonna do this again because it takes me like no time when I do it on my head. I just wanted to see if we can get some curls at the top. So we'll see. Like maybe that'll be the first thing I do and then I'll just do the rest on my head in the future. But I've really, really been liking these flexi rods. Really rains like 8 days a year. And I just wrapped up like editing. I just got ready. I just did my makeup, which I actually really like how this turned out today. I rediscovered a little lippy too that I have not used in so long by NYX. So I'll show you guys that, but I have 3 videos to film. I have to film February favorites, which I'm really excited to film. It reminds me of like the old YouTube days, you know? I'm gonna do a March perfume tray, which is really gonna help me with packing because I'll have like a set aside perfumes that I'll be doing for March. And then possibly, if I'm not feeling cramped for time, do like a recent thrift finds haul because I have some really cool pieces I've picked up lately. But we will be going to Saks Off 5th because I feel like this vlog has been so boring because I've just been packing. So like, I'm so sorry. So like, let's go do something fun and then I'll pack some more later. But I wanted to show you guys what I was using. It's this. This is so old. I don't even know if they still make this. I'll have to check because I honestly, now I'm like, I want another one because I feel like this color is like the perfect nude lip. And I used a lip liner. I used the L'Oreal Color Rich Worth It Intense little pencil, and this has like this matte gloss on one side and then a gloss on the other side because it kind of dries tacky. And I don't know, I really like it. So yeah, I'll link it if it exists. Sorry, buddy.
I'm about to use that.
Look who decided to take my spot. But we're testing out our lighting. I, Matt, obviously, need to eat something. I do this every single time. It is almost 4 o'clock. The only thing I've eaten today is oatmeal. Okay, so I'm starving. I'm gonna make some gnocchi. So I'm just boiling some water in my kettle. I am gonna get a different kettle. Like, I don't know what happened here, but the inside of this kettle like rusted somehow. I'm like, isn't your one job to have water in it? Like, why would it be rusty? So I'm not gonna end up bringing that with me. That's gonna end up in the trash. But I need another kettle. And I'm like, do I get a Smeg or am I doing too much? Because I have a Smeg hand mixer in this beautiful mint color and I still have not used it yet. But it was a gift and I would actually use this kettle all the time. It's like, I'm sure it's not better than any other kettle, but like maybe it is. We're gonna make gnocchi. I found this gluten-free gnocchi. I've not had gnocchi since I went gluten-free because for some reason a lot of the gluten-free gnocchis have dairy in them, but this one does not. So I'm honestly very excited. So I don't have any meat. So my mushrooms are coming in handy. They're gonna be like my meat. So I'm gonna saute probably like all of these. And then later when we go out, because we are still gonna go out, I will pick up some food from Trader Joe's. I've actually never walked to my Trader Joe's, which is probably like a minute away, because when we start walking, you'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I forgot my cooking wine. This is so loud. I forgot my cooking wine at my boyfriend's place, so I can't make like a white wine mushroom sauce, so I'm just gonna use my dairy-free cheese, some plant butter, and some almond milk. They were not lying when they said it took like 2 minutes. But here they are. Honestly, so yummy, but if I had my cooking wine, it would have been even better. I forgot how yummy gnocchi is. All right, it is surprisingly really cold outside, and my ankles bother me a little bit, which is making my SI flare up, which is really irritating. So I need to wear like good shoes, but I don't want to wear ugly shoes, so I got my Yeezys on. This leather jacket is from H&M. This is one of my best ever purchases, just like I feel like ever. This is a $400 leather jacket that I got for $70 on clearance, because every now and then someone will return something in H&M that came from online and they can't sell it in the store at full price. Do my little Chanel shopping bag, Fashion Nova jeans. This is also H&M. It's like a dark brown. You kind of can't see because the lighting in here is really bad right now. I apologize. But let's go to Saks Off 5th. It's not even that it's cold. It's, well, to be fair, it is kind of cold. It's just like super windy. Also, like last time when we came here, because I had to be in the car to go to the Real because it's a little too far. I mean, I think the Real is like a 20-minute walk, so it's not that far away, but I didn't want to walk. I parked at that CVS because the parking here is so obnoxious. It's like $4 for up to 4 hours, I think. But then even if you stay an hour, it's still $4. Like, what are we doing? All right, let's see. I think this is men's. This is like mixed. Their shoe prices are normally actually pretty good, so I might find something. But as you can see, people have been here. I don't remember when they announced that they were closing, but I'm definitely a couple weeks behind. I low-key forgot that I had this near me, so I didn't even think about coming sooner. I also don't need anything, so I'm really trying not to like take advantage of sales if I just don't need anything, you know? Alright, I feel like we're not gonna see 10s. 10s or 11s. Oh, 11, okay. That cannot be a sale price. That's crazy. Okay, let's try our look at upstairs. They used to do women's upstairs, men's downstairs. There might be more stuff. But like, how much was it originally, you know? I feel like 30% off is like pretty standard. Yeah, this is still $900. These are crazy pants. This is like pretty in like a ugly way, if that makes sense. These are cute. Who is this? Bergamo. It's a cute sweater. This looks like silk. Brunello Cucinelli cashmere. Oh no, there's no price on that one. This is kind of cute, but I would never wear that. I like these. This is probably the best deal. These are still very expensive, but I feel like that makes sense. This is so cute. You know this is already so expensive, but this is really cute. I love a varsity jacket. This is really nice. It's actually unfortunately real because I would not buy real fur, but it's cute. It's basically just like mine. Givenchy. Whoa, this dress is crazy. Very pretty. Valentino. I like that detail. It's cute. Oh my god, I love this. This is so pretty. I say it's probably still like $300 if I can find the tag. Yikes. And I'm honestly feeling a little overwhelmed. There's like a lot of stuff here. That was mainly the designer stuff though. They have some more like Versace and stuff, but I think I'm just gonna look at all of this random stuff and then call it a day. I'll show you guys anything cool I find. I don't know what size these are, but I'm getting excited. 40. Okay, these should fit in theory. These are so cool. It's this cute Marnie set. There's like this top and the skirt. It's unfortunately like $500 for both, but it is cute. Another cute set. Crochet top. Let's see how much are the bottoms. It's a little better. This is so pretty. I love this fabric too. It's almost like tencel. He was so nice. He gave me like this huge room. There's no one back here though, so I'm not gonna talk because this feels like a lot. So I'll do a voiceover talking about everything, but we have a round one here. So if you're new here, you might not know this, but your girl loves shopping. And I honestly found so many things to try on. The one thing I will say is like sizing is hard with designer clothing. It depends on where it's from. Like I thought this was going to be an Italian 40. It's not. It's like an EU 40, I think, which is like a size 8 or a size 10. So that's why the pants were so big. And then this top was so cute, but unfortunately, like all of the little belt loops had ripped off. And also, unfortunately, my torso is very, very short. So this wasn't going to look good anyways, because it's not belted where it should be on my body. But I love these pants. They were so, so cool. I talk about them a little bit later in my haul, but I loved the ruching detail going all the way down. They fit really nicely, like if they're actually tailored, super, super long, which is amazing. The best thing about living in LA is honestly the access to super long pants because there are so many models here. So that is something I will definitely miss, especially when thrifting. But I loved these pants. Let me know your thoughts. And then I tried on this dress. I think this was Staud. Staud is one of my favorite brands. You can find them in Bloomingdale's, and then they also have their own standalone stores and they're also online. I thought this fit really, really nicely. I picked it up because I thought the sleeves were cool, but I would never ever wear this. And then this was by Dries Van Noten, which is one of my favorite brands. This was physically impossible to get on my body. I'm actually shocked that I did. First of all, I thought this was a shirt. So when I put it on and realized it was a dress, I was like, oh, oops. The shoulders are too tight. Like they had stitched the shoulders so tight, just not made for me. Missoni had a bunch of these little ponchos. I'm still kind of wishing I bought one, but like, when would I wear this? You know? Maybe at the beach, maybe going to the pool. I don't know. But they were really cute, and all this stuff had like an additional discount on top, so it would have actually been a pretty good price. And then this was also from Staud. Loved this top, but unfortunately it was too big yet too small. Fit perfectly on my arms and around my back, but then was way too big. You could see like at the bust. And then this set was crazy. I was talking to the manager because he was the one helping me. He was super nice. And he was saying he'd never seen anyone pair them together. And I was like, really? Because I'm pretty sure it's a set, but not really my vibe. Loved, loved, loved this Staud dress. If you have never shopped Staud, they are expensive, but just wait for that stuff to go on sale and you'll be good to go. This was like so cozy, so warm. I loved the black detailing. I thought it fit really, really nicely, but it was not a need. and it was a little long, a little bit longer than I would probably wear like in my daily life since I don't work in an office anymore. And then these shorts, hello? Oh, yes. Yes, these shorts were everything. I thought they were gonna be too short. These are like the perfect length for shorter shorts. And I thought the pattern was really nice. I still had a little bit of space in them as well on my legs. So I thought they were really flattering. I gotta get back, feed my munchkins. So we're gonna try and run to Trader Joe's real quick. You know what? I take back what I say about walking over here. It's actually, this sidewalk is literally huge. I think from the car, like where La Cienega connects with everything, it's kind of a mess. But I ironically think it's actually better walking. These look so good, but I feel like it's gonna be too heavy. I'm gonna just try and keep it light. We can always come back. These are so good. That might be it.
Is it dinner for tonight?
Yeah, I was like, I don't have any meat. I need to come and get something.
Yeah.
It's like the most random assortment of stuff. All right, we have an easy like 7-minute walk home. Not bad. That was actually fun. I wish I had done that more often, but realistically, like this is almost too heavy right now. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I would need a cart. Hello! Oh my goodness! Hello! Hello! Doing the most. You ready for your dinner? Yeah. I need a new tripod bad. It's like not even funny anymore. Let me show you guys what I picked up. I feel like you could kind of tell what I ended up with, but let me explain one of the pieces, okay? Because I know you're probably looking at me like, why did this girl buy this? I have a plan, all right? So I'd already decided I was probably gonna get both of these before the lady told me that there was an additional discount on top of everything, which is actually crazy. So I got these shorts because they fit really well. They still had a tiny bit of room in case my legs get a little bit bigger with Peloton and stuff like that. The goal is like kind of body recomposition. If they get bigger, I want to try and get a little bit leaner so I stay the same size. I like my clothes too much, you know? Like really into fashion now, and then I'm squeezing into these sizes that shouldn't even fit me. So we're trying not to mess around with that. So we got these shorts. They were originally $168. These were $66.99. And then they got marked down to $31. It's crazy. $34 with tax. So I just thought these were so cute. I love like the pockets on the back. I feel like they were the perfect fit. Like I was thinking me, Denver summer, me at the Morgan Wallen concert in May. Like this would be so cute with a cute top. So I got those. And then I got these Acne Studios pants. So I have seen these pants in black on the real, but it's like they were never on the mannequin. I could never really tell what they looked like. And then once I saw that they were not only the pants that I liked, but also yellow, I was like, we gotta figure this out. So they're a size 40, so I don't know why they're so big. Like these pants were huge on me, but they're 51% linen, 46% viscose, and 3% elastane. And these were marked down to $124.97, and I got an additional, I think she said 10% off. Yeah, so I got them for $112. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So I saved, Oh my God, yeah, and these pants were $680 usually. Makes sense. I just thought they were so cool. They're so pretty. So I'm just gonna get them tailored. Like I'm just gonna get them taken in at the waist. They have cute little bottoms. I just thought they were super flattering and very long, so I could wear them with like heels and stuff. They also have like these buttons so you can open them up. You know I love a flare pant. So I'm really, really, really excited about these. I'm also gonna try them with a belt, because even a belt, I could probably get away with it, but they'll definitely need to come in. Yeah, I don't know why they're so big. I'm like, what sizing does Acne use? Well, they're Bulgaria, so I guess I don't really know what a size 40 is for them. Like, I'm normally a size 40 or size 42 Italian in pants, and I'm like a size 42 Italian in tops, because Italian sizing is like not real life. Like, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but whatever size you are normally, like, no, you're not. Happy Friday, guys. We just applied for our apartment. Very, very excited. And now Bailey and I are gonna get our day started with a walk. I'm wearing the Lululemon. I think they discontinued these for some reason. This is the Wonder Train long sleeve. And then I'm also wearing the Wonder Train leggings, or Wonder Under, something like that. I don't know. You guys know I'm gonna try and link as much as I can on my Like to Know It. But Bailey and I are gonna go for a little walk. It is so nice outside. Like, it's so warm. It's so sunny. It's always sunny though. But it's so quiet. It's kind of crazy. The best thing about LA that downtown Denver will not have is like, most of your neighborhoods are neighborhoods. Like, you're not gonna get like this true city feel unless you're in like Century City, which I feel like is not even really city feel. Downtown, K-Town, like most of it's gonna be on the east side. But across the street. But yeah, like you'll always have neighborhoods that you can go and walk in that are a little bit quieter and have like lots of grass, because that's just kind of how they built everything. Denver downtown is like a true downtown, but they have lots of parks, so it's like pros and cons, you know. I want today to be like my last big day of packing. My boyfriend's gonna come over tonight or this evening. We're not eating grass. I'm not sure what time, to be honest. I'll have to ask him. But yeah, we have like, I put all my perfumes in these boxes, but I need to actually pack them because I don't think I'm gonna take them like that. Come on, Bailey's seen a cat. And then I have like random stuff just kind of all around the house, which is kind of stressing me out a little bit, but I ran out of boxes yesterday. So my boyfriend's gonna bring me some more boxes. He's gonna bring me these huge storage bags that we have that you guys saw in, I think my first vlog bag, I think maybe. Bailey really likes these weeds. They must have some good sense. I put my hair in my two little things. I literally never found the other ones, so I don't know where they are, because like I've basically packed up my whole bathroom now and I never came across them, so I don't know. But 2 weeks from now, it's about 12 o'clock. I'm about to take a shower. I've just been editing TikToks and stuff, just getting everything ready for the day. I have a video on TikTok going like really viral right now, and it's really funny because I posted it being like, like, yeah, I guess I could just like throw this together real quick. Like, there were these videos I posted in Sephora filming all these perfumes, and right now it has 124,000 views, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, it's actually kind of scary. But very happy, very grateful. So I'm gonna start like actually getting ready for the day. I don't know if I'm gonna film. I'll see how I'm feeling. I'm like trying to figure out, like my boyfriend's like, don't panic too much about the packing. But you know, I'm an anxious gal, and so I'm still panicking. And so I'm like, should I be like doing a bunch of stuff? Like, let's look at the state of the bathroom, right? So I put away like my little tower thing. These were the perfumes I was telling you guys I put in boxes. I have some in this Chanel box too. And then these are actually like perfume boxes I still had. So I was like, let me save these. This is my perfume tray, obviously. And then this is just like clean clothes, laundry. I don't have a dresser anymore, so they cannot be put away. This is stuff I want to sell. And yeah, everything else is like packed up. Like we're kind of done with the bathroom. I took a bunch of my bags out of here. So we just have hats left. And then some random stuff up there that needs boxes. Closet. I just have a couple things up. More bags, which are gonna need a box or something. I think I'm either gonna do a box or I'm gonna put them in a suitcase. We're gonna figure it out once the boxes get here. I just wanna like make sure I have my valuables with me because I'll be driving. So I just need to figure out what I can actually fit in my car. But yeah, that's a little update because I didn't vlog yesterday and I wanted to show you guys some of my progress. Got sucked into an editing hole and it is now 1:45. So I did my little eye mask thing for like 20 minutes and now I'm gonna go ahead and just actually do my skincare. I don't know if I'm gonna do my makeup. Like if I don't film, I usually won't do my makeup. Like even if I'm going out somewhere, I'm like, why would I do all that? You know what, let's pin up my hair. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this up so it's out of the way. I have to text my boyfriend and see what time he is coming because he works East Coast hours. So he is usually done at like 2. That's like the best part, honestly. I feel like about working East Coast. The worst part is he wakes up at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, which is insane. But I've not done any packing or anything like that. I was making a thumbnail for my YouTube video where we were in Denver touring apartments. I'm gonna have to basically film some like talking head content for my apartment tours video because I think that's how I want to set it up. I was looking to see how I did my one when I was moving to Atlanta and I kind of just talked and vlogged throughout it. But because I was so unsure about which apartment we were gonna pick, how long things were gonna take and everything, I was like, you know what, I'll just film later. Like just literally sit down and talk to the camera and just have the footage as an overlay. And I think I'm still just gonna do it like that because I think that makes the most sense. I'm so excited to move, you guys. It's crazy. Now, I love LA. Like this is my favorite place ever. And we definitely do want to come back at some point. I don't know when, but like I said in that vlog, I don't need to be here. It doesn't make any sense. I'm spending a lot of money to be here. And while we could get an apartment for around the price that we're getting one in Denver, I mean, guys, LA is so ghetto. Like when it comes to the apartments, like we are bottom of the barrel with the apartments that they are giving us for so much money. And while I don't like love luxury apartments, just because of all the fees and all the nonsense that they do, I do think you get a little bit more of what you pay for. And we could just, not to manifest nothing for myself, but I don't think we could ever afford to have what we're gonna move into in LA. Like that'd be like $10,000 a month, like easy. And we'd be in an area that we probably didn't really like. And if we did like the area, it would probably cost even more. So it's tough out here, but we wanna come back one day. Like I wanna have a house here. That is the goal. And in order to have a house in LA, I feel like we gotta leave LA. We gotta enjoy some of the tax breaks so we can save a good amount of money. And just be able to save more in general. It's just so much cheaper in Colorado, and Denver is very cheap for us coming from LA. I know a lot of people say it's expensive. It's just, you know, the cost of living. It's just like people say Atlanta was expensive. I was not having any issues in Atlanta. I was totally fine. It just depends on what you're doing. So I never want to like discount what other people are saying. Like, I completely understand, but I think for both of us, like, we're fine. And so it's very, very affordable, and we will be saving a lot of money. So very excited for that. Like, we'd love to have a house in Denver one day. We'd love to buy some properties, maybe in Georgia. I would really like to have a place in LA, even if it's not a house, like a condo or something, just so I can come and visit with ease. Okay, wow, okay. Okay, like these curls like look a little like raggedy, but considering I had these in for what, like 2 hours, this side looks amazing. Like, I feel like I'm about to go on the red carpet. I don't know what happened on this side, but that's okay. But yeah, so I'm really excited to have a change. I'm gonna miss LA so much, obviously. Like, I'm gonna miss the people, but I will say people in Denver are just like so nice. Like, I thought people in LA were nice. People in Denver are like some of the nicest people I've ever met. Like, just strangers, you know? I don't know. I just think it's going to be such a good experience. I think it's going to be different. I think I'm going to get to feel like a little city girl, even though I'm going to be in like, you know, a very small city in comparison to cities I've lived in. I'm going to feel like I'm living that big city girl life, because I'm going to be able to walk basically anywhere that I want to. I'm so sick and tired of being in the car. I love my Tesla, and I have full self-driving, so it's actually a pretty nice experience, I'm not gonna lie to you. But your girl's tired. Like, why do I want to go like a mile down the street and it says it's gonna take me like 15 minutes? Like, I am over it. I'm just so irritated. Like, whenever I'm trying to meet up with friends and it's like, oh, we could go out to eat in the valley, I'm like, there's absolutely no way I can get to the valley after 3 p.m. Like, it's not gonna happen. It will take me 2 hours. It doesn't even logically make sense how bad it is. And like, we don't complain. Like, I never complain about the traffic in LA, like, because that's what it is. Like, complaining does not make the traffic better. It doesn't change anything. So why even talk about it, you know? Like, people from here, they don't talk about the traffic. It's not a topic of conversation. But after visiting Denver and like really walking around all those neighborhoods, I was like, oh my God, I'm actually excited to like not use my car. I'm done yapping. I'm wearing my shirt from Totem. I got this off of the RealReal for like $40 or something ridiculous. Like, so cheap, so nice. I love this fit. Wearing my favorite Fashion Nova barrel jeans that I always wear. And I'm gonna eat my lunch. I cooked so much stuff yesterday. I kind of wish I vlogged it, but I was like, ugh, I'm not in the vlogging mood, you know, so I apologize. But let me show you guys what I made, what I'm gonna heat up, because I kind of snapped. I love cooking, so if you guys like seeing like cooking and recipes in these videos, let me know, because I cook in most of the time when I'm not like too busy like I have been recently. My kitchen having so much light is like kind of working against me right now, so hopefully it stays this bright. But I just went downstairs and I have a package. I don't know who this is from. Stuff just shows up at my apartment. Also, if you see my address in some of my videos, it's okay. By the time you're seeing the video, I don't even live there anymore, so don't worry about it. No need to call it out. I'm okay. So I don't know what this is, but I have some other stuff I want to show you guys too, so I was like, might as well open it before I eat. I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna watch some of Tara Michelle's vlogs. I have watched, I don't know what this is. I have watched her vlogs on and off for a while, and I've gotten back into them again. Okay, this is the Tool Lab. I have no idea what this is. I don't know if it's gonna jog my memory when I open it. Oh, okay, I feel like I vaguely remember this. This box is so cute. Why is it trying to focus on me? Sorry guys, I like, I don't remember how to use this camera. All right, so it's called the Tool Lab, and they have Korean beauty tools. Oh yes, I vaguely remember this. So let's see. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so there's an all-day fitting glow duo. Maybe we'll open these up later because I don't feel like doing this right now. We have their, this is in Korean, something. They're like the powder puffs and stuff, and then they had some other stuff. This is also in Korean, so I don't know. And then the honey glove, honey finger glove for your pores. Honey bubble for flawless skin. I don't know, we'll check it out later. Thank you so much to them. Up next, we have this brand called Mud Water. They do like coffee and coffee alternatives. I'm actually really excited to try this, but I was like, let me wait until I'm out of my apartment to give it a go. Really cute box. I love a sticker. Support your local sunrise. And they have just their little info card. A really cute, what are these called? Like electric whiskers. Whisker? Why does that sound weird? Whisker. A whisker. I think, yeah, that makes sense, right? I don't know. And it like goes together, like you put this in here, which is cool. I think it's, yeah, it's like battery operated. And then it has a lid. And then they sent over their Mud Water coffee, which is like a mushroom coffee. You guys know I love my mushies. So this has Arabica. Wow, why? I feel like every single time I film, I completely forget how to talk and I just feel so stupid. Arabic coffee, cordyceps, lion's mane, reishi, chaga, and L-theanine. And it only has 45 milligrams of caffeine, which is perfect for me because I cannot do caffeine. I don't know how I used to drink coffee all the time in Atlanta. Like, I don't know what was going on. And then lastly, Lux Unfiltered sent me over one of their products because I'm going to do like a Like to Know It campaign with them or something. And I see everyone talk about them, so I was like, you know what? Let's try it. It is just like gifting in exchange for stories, I think. Oh, so cute. I love a handwritten card. Lauren, thank you for partnering with us on LTK. Can't wait to see your content. XOXO Lux Team. And I've also heard just so many good things about the owner and the brand in general. So I love to work with brands that influencers like actually like. Here's the box. Oh, this is cute. Okay, there's like two of them. Basically, they're like a self-tanner brand. So I got a gradual self-tanning body cream. I know what you're thinking. Give me a second. And then there's also a hand cream. Everybody raves about this hand cream. They're both in the scent vanilla caviar, which people also really like. So I've seen so many people with like my skin tone or darker use self-tanning creams just to get like more of an even skin tone. And also, like, I feel like I'm pale right now. Sometimes I do want to be darker, okay? I like being super tan. I enjoy being very dark, okay? And right now, this is pale on me. So I'm actually really interested to see how this works and how it does, because I don't know who told us, the people with all the melanin, that like we can't use self-tanners, but like I feel like shouldn't it just be easier for us? I don't know, maybe that's not how that works. I've never used one, but we're going to. So I'm actually very excited. I used some of that like what's this pasta called? Like tagliata or something? Let's see. Tagliatelle pasta, gluten-free, of course. And I actually made a broth with some of my gluten-free ramen seasoning. And then what I had left over to season my green beans. And I kind of had it like ramen because I wanted ramen, but I didn't have ramen. So I think I'm honestly going to do that again because it was really good. It was basically like chicken noodle soup, because then I also made some chicken and I made some green beans. So on the green beans, I did garlic powder, salt, butter, the Trader Joe's chili crunch oil, and then I added some of my favorite seasoning right now, which is also from Trader Joe's, and that is their aglio olio, which is their garlicky and spicy seasoning blend. It's not really spicy. It does have a little bit of kick, but I wouldn't really say it's spicy. And they are amazing. Like, I did such a good job. When I was eating it, I was like, this would go so good on a seafood boil. Just add a little Old Bay. So here we have it. I've got the chicken with the pasta, and then that little seasoning packet with just water, and then my corn and green beans. And I cooked the corn in butter, so it's already buttery. So I told you guys this morning that I applied for that apartment. And so it was actually really easy because my boyfriend's just basically applying for it. I'm just like a roommate. So they were like asking for income, and I was like, don't have any income. Because I was telling him, I was like, I don't even know what I would put down because right now it's literally so random. And he was like, well, what do you normally do? And I'm like, well, normally I'm like actually self-employed, like fully making money if I'm applying for an apartment. So yeah, I mean, you only have to make 2 times the rent, and he makes like 5 times the rent. So like we're fine. But it gave me an issue with my credit check. And I was like, that's so weird. I went in, I saw it there. I was able to get my report because in California, you can always get a copy of your credit report, which is really nice. But then they just emailed me again. And now I realize why. It's because I have a fraud alert set up on my credit because someone had tried taking credit out in my name last year. Of course, because my credit score, listen, okay? We were balling. I had like a 750. Like, of course you want to use my credit score. Like, I get it. And so I had to set up this whole like fraud alert thing, and it makes it really hard to have my credit run and like take out credit and stuff now because I need to verify. And so they're asking me to do that. But here's the kicker. They're asking for me to upload my social security card. I don't have that. That's at home. That's been at home. And what's funny is if you've been here since I was in Atlanta, one of the first weeks when I was in Atlanta, when I was trying to work at that scam marketing job, I had to go downtown to the social security office to get a copy of my social security card. But you know what I don't think I have? I don't think I have that. Because I'm like, where would that even be? Like, I called my mom and she didn't answer. So I'm going to see if I can find it. If not, they have like my actual social security card. But it just reminded me of how horrible of a time that was. I just completely got lost downtown and I was scared and it was just a mess. But I thought you guys would find that funny because if you've been here that long, you probably remember that vlog because it was a mess. I'm gonna make sweet potato fries from Trader Joe's with a little bit of their pineapple, I think it's teriyaki meatballs. They're so yummy. My boyfriend should be here really soon. Our boxes have arrived. We've been using like, I think these are the 16 by 16 by 16. And then these are the storage bags I was telling you guys about. My boyfriend's just moving his car right now, but these are so nice. You saw them in the garage if you've seen like my other vlogs, but yeah, these are gonna be perfect. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my shoes. I think we're gonna box the shoes, but I thought the storage bags could be great for the shoes or for some of this random clothes that I have left over, because I have these 2 bins that can fit more clothes, but that is like it. So we stuffed clothes in the other black bags and I feel like it worked really well. So I was like, if you could bring over 2 of those might be great. If I don't use them, that's totally fine. Oh, they're gone. Cool. There were like these vertical lines going on my screen. My boyfriend got me, well, us, but really me, a Nintendo DS. I had this one. So I had this one when I was little, and then the whole screen like broke off at my grandparents' house. I remember this vividly. And then I think I ended up getting the white one after, which was so boring. But this one's so pretty. Like, look at her. You have the stylus. He sent me a picture yesterday of Cooking Mama. Wait, okay. Stylus is very, like, it's just really, like, jammed in there. We got the stylus. And what prompted this was when we were in Augusta, we went to the flea market and there were all of these Nintendo DS's. And I was like, oh my God, I want one. And they were like, probably like $90 or something. He was like, I could get one cheaper. And here we are. Oh my God, Cooking Mama. Oh. There's like all the Cooking Mamas. That's crazy. Nintendogs, oh my God. Dachshund, Chihuahua and Friends, Labrador, Dalmatian. Let's open one. Let's do Labrador.
Some people are like finding their old DSs and like they still have Nintendogs in there, and it's like last time visited your dog was like this.
That dog is not here with us anymore.
No, they're still alive in there. It's
crazy. Is that how loud the sound is?
I don't know. I don't even know where the volume button is.
Oh my God, this is crazy. I like forgot this existed. We ordered sea butter sushi. I got I think this is my avocado roll. Nice and simple. With my baked Maryland crab roll. Actually, I don't know if it's Maryland. I think it's blue crab. Crab roll. I got some miso soup. And then what did you get?
Yellowtail and I don't know what that is.
Whatever it is. This place is really, really good. If you're ever in LA, you're in Beverly Hills, you're looking for some good sushi. They have real sushi too, obviously. Definitely check out Sea Butter. It is super, super good. Good morning, guys. It's like 9 a.m. I woke up at 6:45 for some reason, so started my day with some editing. I'm like, let me just get some of this out of the way. Like, if I can edit enough stuff that like I'm good for the whole weekend, so we can just focus on packing and cleaning, which is gonna be the worst part, then let's do it. But it has been so windy in LA, it's kind of crazy, but it's also really nice outside, so I'm not complaining.
Have that over here, and then let's use these.
Things are going super well. It looks crazy in here. I'm about to tackle this bin. I remembered was in my closet because this is just like, this was like my going out clothes bin that I went through the other day. But I have my laundry, so all these clothes are already clean in here. So I'm just gonna start transferring over some stuff. And since it's in that bin and it's not taped up in a box, it's perfect because I can pull stuff out if I need it. We ordered some Mendocino. My boyfriend got a sandwich and some potato salad we're splitting. And then, let's see, this is mine. I always get the Farmhouse Club. They have the most delicious gluten-free bread. And they're really, really good with allergies. Like, look at that. Oh my God, I love their sandwiches so much, but this one is my favorite.
You can stick other things in there too, like if it's like plastic or medicine, anything that you don't mind, like can just shake around a little bit.
So I didn't vlog that much yesterday because we were just really busy. We just picked up Hugo's, my treat, my pleasure. I got a black chai latte with almond milk and vanilla syrup. I've never tried it iced. I've had it hot. I've had it hot like in person once and then delivered once. It definitely tasted better in person, so not sure what to expect, but I actually still have my sugar and stuff out so I can adjust it. And then obviously food. So there are so many items I love at Hugo's. Hugo's specializes in like gluten-free stuff, but they also make regular food. But their best stuff to get is the breakfast, and they serve most of it all day, mostly until 4. And so I always get the Bruno breakfast scramble, the breakfast burrito, or like the chicken tenders with the fries. I just get a lot of the gluten-free stuff I can't normally get. Their pancakes are also amazing. Ooh, this looks good. I don't know what my boyfriend got, but that looks delicious. And it's still hot. I mean, I'm really close to Hugo's. I think it's like, maybe like a 5-minute drive. Oh my God, I feel like this looks better than usual. So this is the Bruno's breakfast scramble. That is actually really good.
If you're calling about Spectrum cellular phone service.
We are cleaning the kitchen. It's looking pretty good. Now, some of this was like just permanently stained, so I'm not really worried about it because I remember when I moved in, I thought it was dirty. I had cleaned the sink, like deep cleaned, but I keep sweeping stuff in here, so now I'm just not really worrying about it, but everything is cleaned here. I already cleaned this side, so now we gotta clean the burners, but I was able to put them in the dishwasher, so these are at least clean. This is like stuff that doesn't come off, so we're good to go on that. Things are going pretty well. The only thing that I've really struggled to clean so far, and I think is going to be a problem, is just the bathtub, because in LA, like, we call it the landlord special, where they paint over stuff 100 times. Let me show you my bathroom, okay? I really need you to understand like how deep this goes. So in LA, they just paint over millions of stuff. Like, my boyfriend has a cockroach painted just dead on his wall in his shower. This is not even white tile. Would you believe me if I told you this was paint? I bet you won't. Well, look at this. They literally painted over the tile. So the bathtub is kind of like the same thing, except like they don't use the paint, you know, because it's like porcelain. They have like a whole thing. But there are literally like marks that I cannot get out of the tub. And I've used like a special electronic scrubbing brush, which is from Timo, but it has worked really well. I used it at my last apartment. I've used a sponge, like the abrasive side. I've done everything. And I've not struggled with anything else. Like, this is beautiful, but you'll see like here, this is like where they just like paint over stuff. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these people, but they are very transparent about how much of your security deposit is going to go towards cleaning, which is like really the only thing. And I think the max was like $350, so I'm not really that worried about it. But my boyfriend is going to try and get some extra cleaning supplies and see if we can clean that. We are looking so clean. Last, we have the last piece of the couch. Bed's gonna end up on the street. The air doctor, Mr. Munchkin's bed, which will probably come with me. Suitcases, this one's empty, this one has stuff in it. Well, this one has another suitcase in it. And then chair. Bathroom looks amazing. I have to take this stuff, put it in my car. This is all just like donations, nice and clean. We just have to do the floors. I started here and then I was like, I'm not doing this in the right order, so. Bathroom, look how ugly these bulbs are. Like, that's why I changed the bulbs, because like, what is this color in here? But she is beautiful. We are taking a quick trip to Goodwill because all that stuff in my closet, I was like, you know what? Why don't I just drop this off now? I have a Goodwill like 5 minutes away from me, and then I know for sure like I can bring a ton of stuff. Like, if my boyfriend can't fit a lot of stuff in his car for whatever reason, just because we're moving like kind of weird random pieces now, we will 100% have space in my car because my trunk is like a good size, but it's like a weird size, so. So scratch that. Goodwill is open, but the donation closes at 6 or something. I wish they would like add that. Like, you know, when you go into Apple Maps, Google Maps, and you see CVS and it has like the pharmacy hours, I thought they would do something like that because I just assumed, like, I thought it was kind of weird that they were open till 9 just as a thrift store in general, but what do I know? But it's fine. We're just gonna figure out a place to put it, throw it somewhere random in the front seat of my car, his car, whichever. I don't think it should be an issue. So yeah, we're luckily, like I said, it's like a 5-minute drive. So we obviously have to close out our Beverly Grove chapter with Bobby's. I showed you guys this in my last vlog. This is my boyfriend's pizza. Yum. I get the same thing always. I have tried like 1 or 2 others, but I can't really get white pizza anywhere. And theirs is really good. And I love their gluten-free crust. Like she looks even better than last time. Taking some stuff to the car. I completely forgot to grab my iMac, but it's fine. We're starting with this. We got the frozen food. How did I even open the car? Oh, guys, I'm so stupid. I'm filming you guys and you guys are my key. I'm gonna put my iMac here. It's all wrapped up and then we can lean this against it. But I'm gonna bring this upstairs. You got doggy trash can, toilet paper, tissues, paper towels, iMac.
Yeah, I did the whole thing.
This is crazy. Haven't seen it this empty since I toured it. If you ever move to LA, I highly recommend the Beverly Grove area, not West Hollywood. Beverly Grove, specifically by the Beverly Center, because that's where I am. It's amazing, and I'm like right by the Beverly Center. I mean, we walked over there. Like, I don't think I showed you guys the whole walk, but it's really like a 2-minute walk to the Beverly connection. But yeah, it was just such a good time. And if you come and visit, come to this area, because this is where like a lot of the best restaurants are. Just know there's nowhere to park.